What up, though? What up, though? Ledge here, back with another one. Got another interview for you. Somebody up and coming. Somebody you need to know, need to look out for. This PG battle just dropped a day or two ago on the main channel, which is a big look. On the main channel, you're talking about a channel with over 1 million subscribers, repping Dallas, Texas. My man, Raccs, is on the line. What up, though, brother?
Yo, what's good, man?
Hey, man. Ain't nothing, man. Listen. I seen the battle. I watched it probably 2 or 3 times already, and I must
Yeah,
say, yeah, you guys put on the show, man. I even think I would
appreciate it.
say I would say it was even a little slept on some of the lines. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
it wasn't
It
reacting
was
like
it
they
was a
should.
lot. It was a lot that in the room was missed too. I mean, we had a lot of reaction in there, but it was a lot too that I had even forgot about until it until it dropped, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So what has been the feedback from that battle? And I'm talking about your battle versus Ice Cold. You guys can check it out on the main channel, URLTV, man. It just dropped.
Yeah,
What's been the
yeah,
feedback?
man. I've been getting some crazy feedback. Like I say, man, and me, I'm a tough critic on myself. So
Hmm.
when I always feel like I could have been better. But like I said, I've been getting a lot of crazy feedback and a lot of people loving it. And man, the only shit that kind of pissed me off is that people talk about some big K bar. He said something about cool runnings, and I want to address that because
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
thing
I
is,
was gonna hit you up about that. Yeah.
yeah, cause my thing is, like, first off, no battler in his right mind is ever gonna go purposely take from a top tier and use it. Like, that's crazy. And the crazy thing is, I know for a fact top tiers then took from a smaller name and using, and people won't say nothing. That's the crazy thing. And like, cause I know me, I done had people use my lines word for word, and
Mm.
it's like I could put a compilation together. And the crazy thing is like, my thing is, don't let that take away from what I did in that battle because for one, I never look, no disrespect to them, but I ain't never watched Big K versus no head out in my life. And I done watched a lot of battles. I'm just being
Right.
real.
No, no,
And
I feel you.
it'll be different if it was just some random bar, but what the idea probably came similar is we both battle somebody
Name
named Ice.
Ice, right?
So nobody in their right mind go take from a top tier and then use that. That's crazy. And then from what I'm hearing, like, and the crazy thing, I still ain't seen what line they talking about before. What I'm hearing though, the bar is different anyway. So it's like, bro, that's the crazy thing is, like, when we on this come up, people just quick to just try to shoot us down as newcomers, like, oh, they took this from nothing. Ain't nobody took nothing from nobody. A lot of battles done had similar bars too, because you got to think about how many years battle rap been going on. Something gonna get done in a different version. It happen all the time. So don't let that take away. And I had so many quotables in that battle. Don't let that right there take away from what I did. I feel like that's crazy to me.
It
But other than
is.
that, like I
Yeah,
say, I done got a lot of good feedback, and I feel like it's definitely a must watch. Definitely a
absolutely.
must watch.
And I would step in to say because I don't remember when I heard you say the line, I'm like I heard somebody say that line, that I just remember cool runnings. I don't remember the
Cool runnings,
setups,
right?
yeah, and
Right.
things like that. So I feel like if the setups and things like that isn't similar, it really shouldn't matter. But also, like you
Yeah.
said, y'all both went against somebody with the name Ice, so that's like a natural thing to go to.
Right.
And I believe that you said that in your third round, and to
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
my humble opinion, that was your strongest round. So even if you
Yeah.
take that
Yeah.
line out, I think you still win that round, kind
The
of, sort
crazy
of
thing.
convincingly, in my opinion. So
Yeah. The
it
crazy
didn't
thing
matter.
is, I done had a few people say how crazy that third round was, and and the crazy part is about that round is that was originally my first, and last
Ooh.
minute, right before the battle started, for some reason, I don't know if I wanted to feel the crowd or do some different stuff in the other rounds and just get the feel of the crowd,
Mm,
but I had that as my first. I knew that was my craziest round. And
Wow.
but like I guess I knew that one first, so it was old to me, so it wasn't as exciting to me no more. And I switched it last minute.
That's
Like
dope. How often do
it
you
was
do
crazy.
that? Like, are you a
Man, it's
round switcher like that? Is that something you can
uh
frequently do and still be cool?
every once in a while, like sometimes I you know, I'm strategic, so I think whatever I did that for, I had a reason for. I don't do it all the time, but that day I had a reason for it.
Ah, that's nice, man. And I knew your shit was hitting, man, because Terra, shout out to Terra. I seen him in the building. He don't react to much, and you had him like moving and leaving his space, his little spot he be in. You had him moving a couple of times, and that's why I judge. I'm like, oh, no, he cooking in there. He
Yeah.
got Big T up in there moving around. So
Uh
that,
huh.
yeah, no, that was definitely a good look. So like forward to that PG, to get on that PG, who reached out to you from over there at URL? Who was it? Was it Chico? Was it
Oh,
Norbs?
getting
P?
that PG. Man, it was Bills. Shout out 3BL Bills and Pete.
Dope.
Bills. Bills. I had been sending in footage, sending in clips, and Bills, and they reached out. Bills. I think I spoke with Tara briefly.
Mm.
But Bills really he put me on that card, and it's crazy story about that after that battle. It's like and Bills was even telling this story after that battle. Like I basically had just shot him an email before that, and shot him a little highlight tape, and he was like, basically, man, you threw a Hail Mary and it landed like, and basically I took advantage of the opportunity. I knew, coming from where I'm from, like the spotlight ain't as big, and
Yeah, that's a
I
fact.
knew once I just get that chance, I'll take advantage of it. I just needed that chance. You know what I mean? And I told him he ain't gonna be let down. And after that, P reached out to me, especially after the second PG, which that'll be dropping too. Me versus Stumbles. He reached out. He was like, man, keep doing your thing.
No, that's love, man. And like you just said, I'm glad you brought that up. It's a perfect thing to segue into your area, man. Dallas, Texas. It's not you don't hear too many cats coming from out of there doing work. Just tell me how tough it was to get noticed and seen coming from that area in particular.
Man, like I say, it's real tough because now us in the battle rap community now, we love battle rap, so we gonna be on it like regardless. But a lot of people we had to introduce to battle rap, like, and it's still to this day, like I'm putting like just from what I'm doing alone, I done introduced a lot of people to battle rap that had never watched it before, and and so now they tuned in. You know what I mean? They done
Mm,
subscribe to URL different. That they gonna subscribe to this. I'm gonna make sure of it. But
I
like I say,
appreciate that.
yeah, of course. But like I say, it's just we got some fine people on the scene. It's just it ain't as huge as it is in other places, and that's why my second one ever, my second battle ever, I just shot the jersey and did the UW draft because I had a few people tell me after my first battle ever in Dallas, like, bro, you got next level competition. And I knew that I needed to get out there in front of the right people and just continue from there.
Mm, yeah, that's a fact. Because what I will say is, while maybe Dallas and the city might not have a lot of guys like coming up, the Texas scene in general, the state is pretty
Yeah.
healthy, man. I tend to watch a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
different leagues up in Texas, Houston
Uh-huh.
Barcode, the
Yeah.
Culture.
Shout out Scotty. Yeah.
Yeah, like so you guys are. So I got a question because personally, I'm from Detroit, and here
Yeah.
in different regions, different cities, it can go two different ways. Either for the battle rap culture, it can be like a united thing, like we're all going to come up together, or it can be kind of divided because of egos, and I feel like I'm the only one who should get up to the top. How is it there in Texas? Is it unified or is it divided as far as the
Man,
love?
it's kind of like I say, it's kind of back and forth because I say more than anything, like you got some people who just are fans of Southern battle rap, so they'll say Southern battle rap. That includes Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Florida, Oklahoma, and so on. So you got that, but I feel like in Texas it's a little different because don't get me wrong, like we done had battles with Houston versus Dallas, we done had stuff like that, but it ain't united like it. You don't hear a lot of people saying like, "Oh, it's Texas versus everybody." It ain't like that here because I think Dallas and Houston is on separate thing. Even though me personally, I root for battle rap in general, just period, but especially people coming up out the South.
Right.
So I mean, but I feel like if it was more or something like that, it'll be talked about more. But I feel like it's more. It ain't like how you'll have certain places like you said Detroit verse or you'll have New York verse. It ain't like that here. Like I say, you don't. We kind of doing our separate things, like
yeah,
and as a whole, like it ain't like that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, which it probably could and should be, but it ain't really like that. So I think everybody just really just doing it for themselves, tell the truth.
Oh, okay. Because from the outside looking in, it's just I don't know. See, and I'm glad. That's why I'm glad I'm talking to somebody who's actually from there. Because on the outside looking in, it looks very like cohesive, like everybody's on the rise. Excuse me, together. Like everybody's just coming up, getting their bread, going to different leagues throughout the circuit in Texas, and getting that money. I know I've seen a lot of your battles on the league, and you might want to help me with that league. It's like DFW something.
DFW Battle League. Yeah. That's where I started. That's where Street Him started too.
That's a fact. That's a really good point. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
So how did that league help you as far as get to the point you're at now, like getting those reps in, continue? Because I've seen you got a lot of battles on there.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the Battle League. That's where a lot of my early battles came from, and those reps is some killers. Like we got a few killers, and some of them on the rise, like I say, and you'll be hearing about them soon. But like that's what that's the dojo. That's where everything started, and I now shout out to them because they was very supportive of pushing like, hey, we got somebody special. Then I feel like we can get them to the next level. They were very supportive about it, and I feel like as a battle rapper, we learn every battle, and I feel like that was a big part of my rep. Like you said, repetition. I feel like that was a big part of me perfecting my craft, and still, because like I say, still to this day, like I'll be getting ready for a battle and say some shit like, oh, and surprise my damn self. So I mean, you learn something new every time. Like when you get ready for a battle, every time you learn something, and from your opponent. And I feel like anybody who take their craft serious will vouch for that.
Oh, that's for sure. Like, yeah, a lot of it is the homework and retaining the information that's been brought to you. So I definitely agree with that. When it comes to you and your style and your approach, what do you think are like your strong points? Because off the rip is like your aggression and your accent is different. Like we don't have too many people coming up from the South that's hitting the main stage or that had that star power just yet. But right off the rip, when you started talking, you got a presence, like your voice commands attention. So for me, that's what like hit me first. So what else would you say is your strong suits?
I feel like, definitely. I was gonna say that too. I feel like another one is basically like I don't go super layered and intricate when I do, but I think the strong point is that when I do it, it's such a shock factor that like that was crazy because and this is a lot of people don't know, like I can get in that bag. Like I can get in that bag. I just kind of I craft my rounds up just like I like to do a little everything, and I'm still growing in that too. Like I ain't arrived by any means. Like, I'm still, but I feel like one of my strong points is that like how I can flip to that bag when I need to and flip out of it, or just say something simple and it still hit. and then jump back into them layered rounds, and or go back to a heavy haymaker. I feel like that's one of the strengths, because I don't do it all the time. So when I do just say something crazy, like, the whole bird skin in the
bird
last
shit,
battle.
that was
like
crazy.
when I do it, and when I do that, it's just like, I think that shock factor plays into it, because it's like, dang, I don't see that up there and do it the whole battle. When I do it, it's like, dang, yeah.
Now, what does that depend on? Does that depend on the opponent you're facing for you getting your intricate bag, or that depends on like the venue and the feel of the crowd, like, or what you think the crowd is going to be like?
It's just,
Like, how do you determine that?
I honestly can't even explain it, bro. Like I say, getting ready for a battle, like I'll scrap all 3 rounds if I don't feel like it. It's just the mood you in.
Damn,
Like,
you a scrap all 3?
Really,
Damn.
yeah, like I'll rearrange them, it's crazy. The battle process it's just crazy. It's really like a war. Like, you getting ready for war. You take all that into consideration. All right, my opponent gonna do this. He gonna. I know he gonna do this, or I'm gonna be in this environment. Like, all that goes into play. That's why it is just it's a game, a strategy. It's like chess. It's a strategy, because you got to take all that in, and you got to put the defensive aspect in it too. Because you don't know, like I say, you got to be prepared for anything. You got to have stuff ready. Like, it's really a strategy.
Yeah, and speaking of strategy, I know one of the moments is like you kind of already you attacked the thing with the eye angle, like you brought it up yourself, and I thought that was slick. Like is that something you're already aware of, to just that's coming at some point?
Cause I know it's coming. I know it's coming, because, like I say, speaking of them battles I done had, like I know it's coming, because I done rebutted. Yeah, I done had some of my craziest room shakers rebuttal and that shit. So I already know it's coming. So if people wanna go ahead and waste your time on that, because I'm ready for it. Like that is. Do your thing. I want you to.
Yeah, you in your bag already. See, I ain't seen. That's another thing people only know. Like, you got a rebuttal skill set. That's definitely powerful. So that's gonna work on any level, any stage. What about some things you feel like you need to work on? Is there something like, I got to get better at this? I'm not there yet with that.
Man, I got to get better in a lot of things. I feel like, one of the things too you learn up on the come up is, like, first, when you starting out, especially, I used to just go in every battle, just want to punch a nigga head off like that. That's all I wanted to do, just punch, line after line after line. I think I'm slowly, knowing how to do other stuff, and like add some more to the arsenal. And more of the entertainment aspect and all that, like, that's something that's still continuing. I think just touch up on that, get better at that, and that comes with repetition too. Like I say, and I'm learning it. And after having, like, I done been in battles where I done had crazy reaction, but like, to get that after that first PG, to get that type of reaction and reception for 3 rounds on the biggest stage yet, that put me in the zone. And and you take from stuff that don't work for you, you take that and, like, okay, well, this style, they like this, they like that, and you just build on it. You just build on it, and you just slowly you learn different stuff going against your opponent. Like, it's a crazy process, but like I say, as far as just adding versatility into my rounds, I think I'm getting way better at that than when I started, and it's going to continue to get better.
Yeah, man, and that will probably take you a lot further than punching will, for sure.
Yeah,
because when you're versatile, and you can appease different crowds, opens you up to whole, like, different leagues. and different bags. So that's definitely something I don't mind seeing from you, brother. What about what's next for you? What's your next battle? You got anything lined up soon?
Yeah, I got Survivor Series coming up.
That's right.
November what, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Well, I noticed I'm day one. Well, there's a Friday card, which PG's and one off. And then the main event's the next day, that's Saturday. I believe that's what, November 3rd. And in Maryland, me versus Diesel on day one.
That's gonna be a fight.
We both just had we both just had battle just drop on YouTube. So y'all go check them out and y'all can put the match together, see how it's gonna go. We both just had battle drop. This gonna be a good one. I'm gonna kick his ass, but it's gonna be a good one.
Talk. I like that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I want to shout out my man E, who kind of put me up on you, man, from Twitter. Shout out my man E, who told me about you.
Shout out E. Shout out E.
Yeah, he gonna be in the building and attending, so he gonna keep me updated with that one. So that I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, that's a nice card, and be on day one. People might not think it matters, but I think it does matter when you're on that card where you got Ace, Jada Nightwing, and those type of brothers. So you're in the elite company. So
even with day one, I feel like day one we gonna kick day two ass.
There you go.
I feel like
you competitive. Yeah, you all the way competitive.
We got a little competition. I feel like shout out for day one, dog. I think we gonna kick day two ass.
I like that.
I think so y'all be on the lookout for that. We'll let y'all know how it go after the event, but I feel like day one we gonna keep day two.
Real talk. Because we did that for Band Legacy. We be keeping tallies on what day was really popping. Yeah. So that's a fact. That definitely matters, man.
Yeah.
So
we gonna set it out right.
After this, who if you had to pinpoint somebody who's on your radar, like I want to get in the ring and lock in against this person.
See, this is always a tough question for me though, because for one, I like for y'all who would y'all like to see?
Oh, I got names.
I want them back. I
got names.
We're going to get to that. And definitely, I also like, it's a tough question too, because I want to answer it in my class. We can go to class above me, tier above me. We can go to ultimate top tier. Like it's a broad question.
Yeah, well, I got different layers. I got different layers. Yeah. I'm prepared for you, dog.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go as far as locally in Texas is somebody, because I don't know if you face Asylum the Crow yet, but I would love to see that.
Oh yeah. We actually, that's in the works. We was gonna get booked before, but we both had battles coming up. But that's definitely gonna happen on down the line. Definitely. Shout out Crow.
Or just somebody in the South in general. I would love to see you against Bars Major from Tennessee. You just had a crazy battle against Danny Myers.
I would like that one too. I feel like that'll be a good one right there.
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with True Indeed from We Go Hard. I think y'all energy and aggression kind of match, and y'all both got bars too. So, I got names.
I heard the name. I'm gonna have to check them out.
Check them out, and let me know you lock in.
I definitely heard the name.
That'd be crazy. I think that'd be crazy, brother. So, yeah, man, I think your style can create a lot of dope matchups. So, just keep it being consistent. And man, I'm looking forward to seeing and actually hearing the results of this battle, because he gonna keep it real with me. He gonna tell me if you won or lost.
Oh yeah.
So I can't. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
That's another thing too. Like, I ain't never gonna be bad at nobody or no blogging at nobody on the podcast, blog, or no fan or nothing, saying, just like y'all can say I won and say I got crazy. I mean, I gotta be able to take it if I don't. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I say. I ain't taking it personal, none of that. It won't never change nothing. Like, shit. Yeah. Straight up.
Man, well, dog, I appreciate your time, man, allowing me to have you on the platform to get, some questions off, and just to talk to somebody who's on the rise, on the up and coming. And it's been a pleasure, man. I'm going to stay tuned, look out for you. Is there anything you want to plug, your Twitter handle, any projects?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Follow me on Instagram is Raccs, RACCS_IVL. And on Twitter, it's Rack It Up, RACCITUP. And just be on the lookout. Survivor Series coming. Me versus Diesel, I'm gonna kick his ass. Check out that PG on YouTube. Me versus Raccs versus Ice Cold. Go run that up. Like, share, comment, all that, man. Just be on the lookout, man.
Yeah, man. That's like I said. That's in a couple of days. You already. I think last time I checked that battle with Ice Cold. Shout out to Ice Cold because he was good in that battle too, for sure. From Oklahoma.
Sure.
It's last time I checked, it was at 11K already. So people are definitely getting in tune with what's going on with you, brother. Like,
and the crazy thing is, we ain't even had a post about it. Nothing. Like, URL ain't tweeted, ain't posted nothing. That's all off the strength of just people tuned in. So, man, y'all go ahead and tweet URL. Tell them to share that, like it, all that, man. At URL, let them know. They got a crazy one.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably watch it again, man. It's dope. Mad replay value from both. Yeah. Brother, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man.
Even before now, I told you I listen to y'all all the time, man. I'm tuned in, even from the beginning.
Hey, man, that's love. That's respect. Definitely going to have you on in the future.
Yes.
All right. Thank everybody for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Also, tune into the podcast on all your streaming services. And as always, keep it battle rap. Love.